Hey there, little Messi.
Our first kayaking since we've been on our trip at Toad River. How fantastic is this?
This is what I love about this trip. We stopped, we got French fries. The last stop, I got 4 salted caramel chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, lots of burn we're going through right now. The blue sky. And there's the highway, the Alaska Highway. Woohoo! And there's my darling love enjoying his French fries. Nothing better than to start your tour of the library and see a whole shelf of free books. And here we go, out of town. Got a little ways to go to hit Fort Prov and beyond. It's a smoky day here in Yellowknife as we head out. Lots of forest fires in the territory, and we're wondering what it's going to be like to do this trip during a summer when there's going to be lots of fires potentially all through the Yukon and BC.
Yeah, there's a fire ban going on right now in Yellowknife.
There is, and we've already had one community evacuated because of fire. So it could make a change to our plans for our trip, but we will adjust because that's the kind of trip this is. Off we go, honey bunny.
I'm not sure if you can see the bugs, but they are everywhere. And they're huge. And they hurt. But they're just everywhere here. And there's the fuel tanks I was at. Thank goodness Ronna got me a bug jacket. Pure relief. Now for bug pants.
Okay, so let's capture the moment then. So, like, can you believe it? Can you believe it? We're on our way out.
Do we really want to have distracted driving so early on in this trip to a big trip? I mean, me being distracted.
Don't look. Don't look.
I'm not looking.
How's it feel to actually be on the road after all the planning and everything we did?
Hard to say goodbye to the kids yesterday.
Yeah.
It was hard to say goodbye to those. But lovely evening with them, and got to see Eden again this morning and raid their home again. So it's kind of like a twist backwards.
No kidding. No kidding.
So, yeah.
Excitement,
Oh,
a little mixed
thrilled
emotion.
to be on this journey. Putting the boat away, the only thing that was keeping me going was the fact that we're going on a journey. So that's nice.
That is really nice. So here we go. The roughest part of the road probably for the first hour as we're out of Yellowknife is between Yellowknife and Vetchico. Lots of permafrost heave in the road. And it will be a bit of a slow drive, but it'll definitely test our system. So after the first hour, we'll know if any cupboards are going to open in the camper or if the fridge door is holding things in. So we'll do a little test at the end of this little bit of road and see how we're doing for holding things in. So good morning. Day 2. Yesterday's travel to High Level. Long day, long first day, but that's the longest drive that we have for our whole trip. Day 2, woke up in High Level at a lovely little campground and went to make our pot of tea outside on our camp stove to find that the fire was coming out in the wrong place on the camp stove, and so it's not working. So we are cooking inside the camper today, which we had decided we weren't going to do, to keep food smells and steam and stuff from not accumulating in the camper. Day 2, we are cooking in the camper. So we'll get a new camp stove at some point today. But for now, breakfast is going to be in the camper, and it's working. I've got all these funky lights on the stove, and there's actually propane heat coming to our lovely little blue kettle. So we will have tea and our regular veggie breakfast and get on our way. But that's our highlight for today, was watching fire coming out of the wrong places on our camp stove. What day's today?
Thursday?
Is it Thursday?
Thursday.
It's
July
Thursday,
2nd.
July 2nd. We're still in Grimshaw. We've got all packed up, and we are actually going to the community center here in Grimshaw to work out, to do a run, do some weights, How are you feeling this morning, Mr. Carter?
I'll be doing a walk.
You'll be doing a walk?
I'll be doing a walk. Yeah.
Good sleep?
Oh, great sleep. Great sleep. The camper, the Northern Light A11, I mean, that's a great camper. It's quiet. So quiet.
And dark when it's dark outside.
Okay.
On this trip that I really want to do is visit local libraries. I'm calling it the library tour. And it started in Tobermory actually when I was there with the boys and they were little and it was raining and we went to the library. We were camping and it was raining and there was nothing to do. So we went to the local library and it was lovely. And I thought a library tells so much about a community. And so we've come to the multiplex here in Grimshaw and had a great workout and a lovely shower in their fitness center. And of course the library is right here. So I'm just gonna go into the library here and visit and see what kind of library Grimshaw.
So we're in the beautiful town of Grimshaw, Alberta, which is mile 0, and not of the Alaska Highway, but of the Mackenzie Highway. So mile 0. So it says here, and we're just coming around the corner here, you see my true love is way ahead of me again. And this is what we got, mile 0 of the Mackenzie River. And look, Yellowknife is mentioned again. So 632 miles we've taken 3 days to get to here. Nice, eh?
Look at the map. The moose and the bear and everything on it. Supply Route Canal Project.
That's pretty neat.
That is really neat.
And given how many times I've been through Manning or in Grimshaw, I never knew this was here. Nice.
So here's the fun thing about like this kind of camping is we got hungry and so we just stopped. And we're just like at the side of the road. We can use a washroom that we know is our washroom and we can have our lunch and just enjoy our time at the side of the road, not having to wait for anything else. So enjoying our day.
Going into the art gallery. It's been a long time since I've been here in Dawson's Creek. And just over there is our camper van. Beautiful, beautiful, chilly day after all this heat. Well, Mama Bear, how you feeling about this?
Mile 0. Last time I was here was 58 years ago when I stood with my dad at the sign and he was holding me on our way to Whitehorse.
So we're now, this is where I'm thinking we could have used a switchback or two. I can't even imagine this road in the winter, or this hill rather. Wow. Anyways, Hay Lake Campground access is in 1 kilometer. That's pretty cool. I slept for most of this drive, well, for 2 hours of the 2.5 hours, so that was pretty nice. And yeah, looks like some much needed rain's coming somewhere. Hopefully not the thunder and lightning that usually comes with it.
Hopefully not here. I don't want to be getting it.
So it's like they said, in Fort Liard, the bison can show up anywhere. And there it is, in town. Look at those horns. He's keeping his distance, which is good.
Sure, but yeah, it's definitely not the same. Wow, I can show you pictures from it.
What a river of monster proportions. Oh, there's a camp across there.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on video. So this is the first jar of booch. It has traveled about, let's say, 2,000, probably 2,000 kilometers from Yellowknife down to Fort Liard. And Ronna, you are going to get to taste it and tell us how it is.
Oh, it's really good.
Oh, that's nice to hear. What are you thinking?
I was actually just looking at our extender on the truck for the trip.
It does look like it's on an angle, doesn't it?
It does right now.
And yet it can take 3,500 gross vehicle weight. I bought it from the Hitch House. Nicely done. So this hill that looked so ominous, you know, we take this 1-ton truck of ours, diesel, and think, can we make it to the top? Well, of course we can. Like, they don't make roads you can't climb. Like, let's face it, the local residents of Fort Liard climbed this hill multiple times in winter conditions. So I think sometimes we let our fears get ahead of us, and it's the stories we tell ourselves, and we have to be very careful about that as we travel these roads, because not all roads are going to be as good as this one in Fort Liard, and I think they've done a marvelous job of making sure that this community has a great road access in and out. And this is just one example of the territory putting money into a community in the road system. Hopefully more communities are going to be connected with roads.
And more people can come and visit.
Absolutely, because this was a beautiful town.
It was pretty cool to see the bison.
Beautiful, I should say town, community to visit.
Yeah, the river. And
River, the bison, our neighbors.
Yeah.
Our neighbors were really friendly where we stayed.
Just fantastic.
Yeah.
So here we go. I think we'll make it.
I think we're going to make it. So we've come just a few kilometers outside of the Fort Liard cutoff, and you can see a herd of bison here, and you can see the young calves, and they are probably used to traffic because they have been down our way. And they're on both sides of the road, and you can see the young one right in front of us. He was just born this year, but yeah, getting into the clover, just having a great time. And they are on both sides of the road. Look at that, more caribou. We have been so blessed to see caribou. One of the things you don't realize is how dirty the truck can get just from bugs. And then when there's road construction, the white truck all of a sudden goes to a little bit of a gray-brown. And then you come back and you're getting it up against the camper, so we might have to look at some different mud flaps. And the trailer, well, it's just a completely different color altogether. But usually at most of the campsites we've been staying at, they have RV wash stations. So that's going to be really good to give this camper a good bath. And if you can see them, we're surrounded by thousands upon thousands of flies and bugs. So here we are in a BC 11% grade. Ronna has switched on the air brake to maintain control and not burn out our brakes. And we're getting more and more proficient with the use of the air brakes, which is a nice feature to have in a vehicle. But then you can shift down in your gears, and that helps just as well. And here we go, back over a river. It is beautiful scenery here, and man, it cannot be discounted what a beautiful country we have. And beautiful provinces. I mean, Alberta, British Columbia, the mountains, and we're going to go into the Yukon, and of course our home territory, the Northwest Territories. Pretty nice place to live. I mean, how beautiful is that? How beautiful is that?
Starlings. Wow.
Looks like a bunch of bugs, but they're birds. Road's getting a little bumpier. You can tell by how up and down this camera is. Mountains are just as high as ever. The river's along the side of the road. Rock faces beside us. And slow down because we're making a corner. And my true love is just driving beautifully. And I get to take pictures, which works out best for both of us. long and winding road.
That just fit in my head the whole day.
You should have been singing it to me, darling. So we're in Toad River tonight, and this is the back of our camper and our view. Unparalleled beauty.
Our view this morning at Toad River. It's quite a thing to wake up to. No moose drama this morning. It's just stunning. Reflections in the water. Swans on the pond. Quiet. Interrupted by bird song. Feeling pretty special. The mountains behind us, I've just turned around to walk back to the camper. They are additionally spectacular.
Yeah. It's almost like it's got quartz in there. Like all the different rock in there. Look at that.
It's beautiful.
I'm not taking it.
Kelly and I are rock hounds. We take rocks. And we have promised ourselves on this trip that we would not take any rocks with us.
Well, we're not allowed to take them from the national parks or
yes,
provincial
there's
parks.
That too.
There is that law, right, that tells us we can't do it.
Yes, but
and there's that law that says we won't break it this time.
We will not break it. But this is just a little stop area here at Muncho Lake. And then further up, there's a boat launch and a picnic area. So that's where we're going to stop and have some lunch and take some more video of this incredible location. And maybe go kayaking. We'll see how much time we have. That would be amazing. Or hiking. Whatever we feel like doing when we get there.
And remember, it's just no ordinary life.
Nope.
Nope.
Do it again. No, just.
It's no ordinary life.
Do it one more time because I was looking at you funny.
Oh, it's no ordinary life.